Yeah. Cadence through the ceiling, it's the vibe you give and running.
Hey everybody, what's going down? It's your girl Jay Renee. You know I always got something to say, and today, oh my, we got a legend in the building, Rock Nation, finding straight out of Pensacola, Florida. Y'all know him, y'all love him. He dropped his tape, and trust me, it's amazing. Like he got something with it. Y'all give it up for MSB BOOG.
What's going on? What's going on?
Thank you so much for coming to talk with me. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. Let's tell me about your start of being from Pensacola, Florida, all the way because now you're with Rock Nation. Like, tell me about that journey.
I mean, it was a hard one, but hey, I fought my way through. But it was just basically, I don't know, dedication, hard work. Like take the good with the bad, and you know how it goes. Just like any other business.
Now, was it hard to market yourself as a new artist because you were already popping up in Florida, but to have that international notoriety like you do now, what structure did you have in place to push yourself?
I really just kept an open mind and like moved around, met new people that know the game. You know what I'm saying? So like Ruben, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ruben Woods too. Like Ruben taught me a lot, and then I learned a lot due to my L's, my mess ups, and I just put it all together, and made my own plan and kept it rolling.
Now, how is the sound in Florida different from the rest of the world? Because I know y'all have your own version of drill, but at the same time, y'all have your own version of every single genre.
Uh, I mean, we just different. we just we just different. I mean, it seems like we just isolated and got our own thing going on. So I mean, this just how we is. I don't know how to really explain it. It's just this us.
Where did MSB Book come from?
MSB BOOG really came from I had stacked up a lot of money one time, and then I started to, it stand for Money Stacking Boss. I just ran my money up, and then I was like, I'm gonna start rapping. I'm gonna take rap serious. I've been freestyling and all that, and then I was like MSB, Money Stacking Boss, and then I already called Boog, so I just put it on the front of that.
Who was that person to push you into making money from your artistic geniuses? Because you were freestyling. And so, like I said before, you already started making a name for yourself in Florida as like one of the top freestyle kings and stuff. And but it was a part in your life where you were like, I'm gonna take this full force. So who was that person that helped push you?
I'm gonna be honest, like it wasn't a person. It was just like me determined to change my life. You know what I'm saying? I was more on some like, all right, I got to this point. It's time to try to make it out. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really no person. It was just me not want to live how I was living. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, a little bit like my big brother. He the man. I ain't gonna cap. He the man on this rap. But he got 10 years, so I just sat there and kept it going for him.
What being to have a family member locked up, what did that do to you like mentally and emotionally?
I mean, it's just like lost time, like time lost. You know what I'm saying? Life move on, life goes on. We waiting on you to come back, and you'll be back soon.
Talk to me about the EP Life in the Trenches.
Oh, that was a real deal test run right there. I like it though. You know what I'm saying? It I use that EP to see if I need to keep going. You know what I'm saying? It was just more of like a project, keep going. If
Like
they
to
like,
see where your audience was?
yeah, it was just like, let me see if they like me. And I got it, I got a good amount of, fans from Run It Up and what other song was going? Oh, Whoa. That's why I put it back on the mixtape. Whoa and Run It Up, they loved it. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep going there. I got 2 out of 6. Like,
Now you really just released First and 10. What else you need? Talk to me about that and naming the project First and 10.
First and 10. I first of all, the title was like, all right, it's a new round. This we on another level. This another start. So we gonna name this First and 10. Like, and far as the music, it's just how I feel. Like all my music be like authentic. Like I could just feel like this and book me a session. Hey, I'm finna come in. I could be happy, sad, mad, and I just go drop a song.
Now I looked at the track list. You only have like 2 features on there. Was that purposely done so that way you could show people, hey, I'm also a lyricist and a storyteller? Or were you just like, yeah, no, I'm not really a big feature person?
I'm really not a feature person. Like I'm more of a it's all my music, like I've been doing it up by myself all my life, and that's all I know. So I don't look for help. Like I always been tight. Like I gotta make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want no help. Like, and I just dropped it myself. And the guy that's on there, shout out to Spade Miller, my engineer, he the one recorded me. So some stuff that he had, he was like, bro, do this one with me. Put it on there. He trying to, get himself out there. So I was, just me looking out for him. I put it on the mixtape.
Do you ever feel like you're still in the underground artist position that's just now breaking the ceiling, or do you feel as though the way the music industry is going, real rap is like it's slowly taking a backseat to a lot, well, what a lot of people say are popcorn rappers that are seeming to get way more attention?
Yeah, I still feel like I'm not on the level that I want to be on. I ain't gonna categorize it, but I just say I ain't where I want to be.
What's your viewpoint on the industry now? Like how it's going now?
Um, I don't, I don't know. I don't really focus on everybody. I really just be like, I know I'm gonna make my mark, like, and it's gonna be like on some real nigga shit. Like, I ain't really. If it don't excite me, I don't pay attention. You feel me? So I don't have nothing to say about the industry.
Now, I also want to touch on how you love to, encourage your community, especially having people change their mindset on how they may be living. Talk to me about that.
Oh, that's my. I feel like yeah, I do. I ain't the perfect guy, but if I could tell somebody or show somebody something to better themselves, I'm gonna do it. Like I feel like that's part of my job on Earth, though. So I mean, I'm gonna do it every time, even if I don't fool with you like that. If I can tell you something, I'm gonna tell you.
Do you wish that back then somebody would have done the same for you?
Sometimes I do, but most of the times I don't, cause I love who I am now.
Talk to me about being one of those strong figures in the community for people to look up to.
Being a strong figure, you're gonna go through a lot. Like you're gonna get a lot. Like it's a lot of BS, but you strong. It's your job. So like I just learned to accept everything that comes with my position in life.
Talk to me about giving new artists the opportunity to market themselves as well as teach them the game?
Far as that, to be honest, like I take it serious. I take whatever I do serious because I got kids. So like if you're not serious or showing a good amount of seriousness, I'm not gonna work with you. Like, cause it's certain people that's out here for the fame. It's people out here that just want to be cool. If you ain't trying to change lives or change your life, I ain't really into it.
What are some of the challenges that you had to go through within this industry, and how did you overcome them?
Um, a lot of challenges is like my biggest thing. I was getting scammed like hell. Like,
People were scamming.
yeah, trying to come up. Just, I mean, to be honest, it was like I made a lot of bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? But I don't regret them because now I know through experience. So like everything I done is cool. I'm here. I'm still working. So hey, it's all good.
What about you being signed to Rock Nation, like the Rock Nation? I'm pretty sure growing up, a couple people were like, "Oh my gosh, I would love to be signed to Rock Nation and have this, be able to say, hey, yo, I'm part of Rock Nation." What was that feeling for you?
I'll to be honest, it's like, yo, I'm almost there. I still ain't. I'm not doing it to be cool. I'm doing it for. I'm trying to break a generational curse. I ain't gonna be happy until then. You know what I'm saying? Like just being honest. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna feel right till I break the curse.
Like, how did that conversation start, or how did you catch their eye? Did you ever ask them how they found you, or what?
It was really like just me working, and then Ruben. Shout out to Ruben Woods. Like Ruben really like brought me up to them, and I guess they liked what they saw and heard, so they went with their move, and I went with mine.
Who is somebody in the industry that you would like to have a feature with or have them featured on one of your projects?
Uh, I ain't gonna count. I ain't big on features, but if I was, I feel like ESTG the like the most authentic artist right now. So I ESTG.
Okay, Ruben, make it happen, Ruben.
Straight up.
Talk to me about performing in front of large crowds. Growing up, of course, freestyling, you in a small circle, but when that circle gets larger and gets larger, and now you have a whole crowd of people watching you, what was that feeling like? Were you nervous, or were you like, I got this? Man, this ain't nothing.
I Not my first time. I had to take some shots, so I was nervous.
Had some liquid courage.
Yeah. I said, hey, this is my first time. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. And then and I still was nervous. But once I seen, cause it was my first song I ever done. And I went to Atlanta and performed it just to see, I do test runs. So I drunk and then I was like, I was still nervous. And then I seen it was fooling with me. The nervousness went away. I said, oh, I'm good. So ever since I've been good.
What about, having a growth of fans? Because you have, let's just say, a lot more fans than I do. But talk to me about having, like, seeing you in person, be like, oh my gosh. Well, you like, hey, what's up?
I mean, I go through that like out of town. it's normal out of town. Like, but now it didn't got to the point that the city do it. You know what I'm saying? When I go outside, it's like, hey, you MS, and it just be like, hey, hold on, oh, I gotta go. Like,
Hey, hold on, I gotta go.
it just be like, oh shit, like this shit get like bigger, like, cause the city is my city itself is like a hard city to catch their attention. Like they arrogant, they ain't gonna support you. But now it got to the point the city support me. They accepted me for who I really am, an artist, and it's kind of shocking.
Do you think that you had to leave your city and come back to make it known that I am an artist and to get that type of notification from other cities first?
I felt like I needed to make my city believe me. Like I I just never been a, well, I ain't gonna say never been a type, but I just know how my city is. So I chose to go outside the city first and build up my, my fan base or whatever. And hopefully the city jump on board. Like, cause I know if I was just worried about my city, you gonna get discouraged. Cause these folks around here ain't going, they ain't showing up to your events, they ain't playing your music. It's hard, you know what I'm saying? But
Like
nah,
not even playing your music?
cause it's a small city, everybody know each other. If you just not popular, like popular from the streets of school or something like that, you ain't gonna really catch them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame them because, hey, you just made me work harder.
Talk to me about being a structured father figure for your kids and having to, be dad at home, but also be the businessman for MSB Entertainment.
I ain't. I wish you would have asked me this like 2 years ago, because I probably could have told you deeper details of the transition, but I'm used to it right now. So it's just like I just do it. Like I don't. It don't bother me. It don't stand out. It ain't. I just do it.
Now, having your own label, what do you look for in an artist, or what do you look for to make an artist?
Uh, right now, I ain't. I'm looking, but I ain't going with a move yet. But you gotta want it as more than I want it from you. Like that's if I was to, because I'm watching a couple people, but you gotta want this more than I want it from you, bro. Like I can't want it more than you. You know what I'm saying? So that's my main thing I'm looking for.
And what about knowing every position, even though you had to play every position in the beginning, but now you have a team that fulfills those positions. But at the same time, you know everybody's position. You like, okay, if I have to fill it, I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me about knowing that because you also direct your own music videos at the same time. So talk to me about like, okay, I'm gonna bring a team in, but at the same time, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I want, and if I have to, I'll show you.
Mm-hmm.
So talk
So
to me, talk to me about that.
I mean, I I'm still I don't use my team. I do it myself. I I don't, I just do the shit. Like I that's why I feel like it's meant for me. Like, cause it's so easy. Like it ain't no brainstorming in this and that. It's just natural. Like,
Because I mean, I've seen the videos of you. You edit, you direct. You like, okay, y'all, we're gonna shoot this again. And granted, some people look tired in the video, like, oh, yeah, okay. But is it safe to say you're a perfectionist when it comes to your craft?
I could do it myself. Like I do everything myself. Like as far as the things I cut on, like from Ruben, like Ruben helped me a lot. And I got a few other people that point me in the right direction and stuff like that. But I really be I know the game now, so I know how to move. I know how to get it done.
And especially the business mindset, being in the business, because you know some people just sign a deal blindly, but you've taken time to go through it with a fine tooth comb. Talk to me about the importance of knowing everything about the business, know everything about your business as it pertains to you and your craft.
I really feel like I mean I ain't. That's why I say like when I first started, I accept everything that I've been through, like the losses, the bad decisions. I accept it because now I know the game. Like I know it. I paid a cheap price in an early stage for it. You know what I'm saying? Versus me getting up and now I sign my life away to something like. But now it benefited me at the end of the day. Like I know the game, I know the rights, I know the wrongs, I know what's necessary and what's not. So it's beneficial. Just take your L, stay down, and keep going.
Describe first and 10 for me. Like if I didn't know anything about music and you had to describe that project to me, how would you describe it?
What describe it like far as what
Like the sound and you know what you want me as a listener to take from it.
reality is reality. Like I was going through a lot, like relationship, money, like this is step by step of everything that I was going through, like that I done seen, like just it's I wrote a letter about my life. Like that's all it is. It's all authentic. Like it's it's my life. Like everything I've been through. And that within that time of creating.
Do you feel as though authenticity is declining in rap or hip hop in general?
Nah, I just feel like it's a slower process.
How so?
Cause eventually, the real gonna last forever, man. It's a real that's why they playing Tupac right now. The real gonna last forever. Eventually you're gonna get in position. And I'd rather be real than be fake and have a small run than be real and have a long run. Like I'd rather be real. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. Talk to me. Like I really want to know because I know you probably have stacks and stacks and stacks of songs everywhere. But how do you choose which ones go on the project and which ones to release, you know, as singles?
Okay. Really, I ain't gonna lie, I get it like I go around people and I just play a song and I'll be watching them like
Wait, hold up. So you just be chilling with people and be like, all right, I'm just bloop, just play it.
yeah, and
Wait to have that reaction when they looking
I
at their phone and be like,
yeah, I do a lot of that, and then like I pull up some of the partners and just be what y'all think, and someone get it honest opinion, like it's just different ways, and sometimes I probably put it on my Snapchat, and then I'll be like, what y'all think? Um, put it on my Facebook story. Like I don't really put it on IG because that's for my family. They said I don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying?
hey, we don't
So
want no leaks, no leaks.
yeah, so I just keep it in the city and the ones that, and then, you know, I got family out of town. I let them check it out too. My sister. And I see what they say.
Have you started going on tour yet?
No, not yet.
Are you wanting to go on tour? Because I'm just saying, you know, everybody coming to Texas.
I'm probably gonna start a tour. I'm probably gonna go on tour. So
And what about I'm so curious as your writing process, because to me, even though you are a freestyle person, I do you write? You write? No, you everything from the bruh, what?
all right. Uh
So you just got spitfire like that?
nah, it's a process. It's just like I don't never have no beat or nothing. Like my engineer make all my beats. And he'll just have a beat pack. I'll be like, man, I'm finna come in there and feel some type of way. Going there, he'll play the beat pack. And I'll be like, let's do that one. And then I sit there, listen to it a couple times. Then I'll be like, all right. And then we'll punch in a whole song.
How long approximately did it take you to finish this project? Because you just freestyling?
I make a song and I make 2 songs in 2 hours. Like, so I can't tell you like the
Two
time.
songs and two. Okay, all right. So, oh,
Sometimes it be quick because it depends on how I'm feeling.
then you just
Sometimes
then you. I don't think you understand the magnitude, bro. What? So, then you talking about it'll be quicker,
yeah.
sir.
I made some of them songs on that album. I made that mixtape in like 20 minutes. Yeah.
What, bruh? Oh my god, dude, what? No, I gotta see this in person one day. I gotta see this in person because
I, I
the way
record.
that it, the way that everything is set up, it's no, ain't no way, man, ain't no way, ain't no way.
I punch in. I don't write. I just every song. Like
So
I just
how have you developed your sound to where your songs don't sound the same?
I just it depends the moods. Like it depends on how I feel. And I put my you heard the song Hard in It? I think that's number 3. Heart in it. I put my heart in it, like for real.
I listened to it on shuffle because I know it's on Apple Music, but
Yeah,
let me see. Let me get my phone.
I put my whole heart in it, work hard, put my voice in it. Like I just really get out my body and
Bro, you really got. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta tell me about that Phil Collins. You
yeah.
gotta tell me about the Phil Collins.
You saw the Phil Collins video?
I haven't seen the video. Like I said, it's right here. See, it's on
Oh,
my
the Phil
Apple Music.
Collins. Oh yeah. Okay. That's actually the video supposed to came out today.
Dude, but I mean, because I don't want to say it's a rarity, but everybody don't have that type of that focus when they do that. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's like, that's honestly that's why a lot of people lose their audience, but you have kept your audience, have grown your audience, as well as grown your whole marketing strategy. And I'm still in amazement because you don't write, but yet still every song is different, but maintains the authentic message of who you are.
Mhm.
And that takes skill. You just be that takes some skill.
I feel like if you natural with it, like I don't I mean, I don't know. I just go in there and I say how I feel, what I seen, what I've been through, like, and I could really like get down to now what I did master is being more detailed. You know what I'm saying? That was one thing I needed to work on, like tell a story but stretch the story. So that would really have helped me like make songs quickly.
Well, I'm rocking with you either way. So first and 10, definitely on Apple Music because your girl J Renee definitely has it.
Um,
Is it available on Spotify, Tidal?
it's,
Where else can we find it?
you can find this everywhere from in the chain gang, county jail, the streets, grocery stores.
Bruh, I'm in music. He done went into, county jail, get your CO, just drop it to you, you know what I'm saying? Just
No,
just like,
it's really on the kiosk. It is on the JPay, Rock Nation.
oh, for real.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad. My bad.
Yeah, it's really on there.
That's my That's my fault because I thought you were I thought you was making a lighthearted joke about it, and I was just like, no, I meant like on streaming platforms. I did not know. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Everywhere you can't miss it.
So we waiting on a tour. We pushing first and 10,
Yeah.
and I need you to tell everybody where they can find you, and especially like your social medias.
Uh, Man, I'm MSB Boog, man. I'm on all platforms. MSB Boog is MSB_BOOG on every platform, man. That music everywhere. You can't miss me.
And I want to say thank you to Ruben and thank you to you for coming to chat with me on the Talk With Me podcast. And I didn't know that's how. Okay, all right, cool. I'm gonna talk to my brother. Be like, so this whole time, really? Oh,
All right.
but thank you for coming through. And everybody, be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow the Talk With Me podcast on Instagram, and y'all keep it locked. See y'all next week.
All right. Thank you.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your girl J Renee. You know I've got something to say. Bringing you new episodes and new guests on your Talk With Me podcast exclusively on YouTube. Like, share, and of course subscribe. And follow us on IG too. All right, y'all. Bye.